welcome to the Cinema Gold podcast. I'm Larry Lace. Today we're going to go through the Poddex What the Heck edition. And right now we'd actually like to thank Poddex for sponsoring this podcast. You can go to poddex.com, put in the code Cinema Gold for 10% off your order. The link will also be in the description. That's also the link that you want to go to. And then, just use Cinema Gold as your promo code. You enter that in, and you'll get 10% off. Poddex actually helps grow your podcast. I know a guy that's using it, and he's actually seen a lot more downloads to his podcast. And then also gives you the ability to kind of spice up your podcast, create new content, gives you new episode ideas. So check them out at poddex.com. So let's get the first question in for What the Heck edition. Did you have a birthmark? If so, where? Nope, never did. What is the weirdest thing you've seen in someone else's house? I mean, weirdest thing would be a stuffed like a bear or raccoon, or not a raccoon, but a squirrel, something of that nature. You could marry a fictional character, who would it be? God, this is embarrassing. If we're going TV, I'm going to go with probably I forgot her name. It sucks. The detective on Psych. That one dude's partner. Sorry, I can't remember their names. Movie. Who would be? I guess a movie? I don't know. I watch TV more than I watch movies. Next question. If you had to pick a new name for yourself, what would you pick? Oh, this is easy. And hopefully you guys get this reference. Buttlicker. Mr. Buttlicker. No first name, just last name. Buttlicker. If you don't know, it's from The Office, which I just did an episode of The Office for season 7. I reviewed the whole season. You can find it on my podcast. Just search Cinema Gold. It's available on Apple, Spotify, Google, all major podcast platforms. And the next question. When you were a kid, did you have any posters on your wall? If so, of what? Let's see. It would be pretty much just whatever movies were around at the time. What is your favorite microwavable food? Oh, those desserts that you put in a mug and then you microwave it, and boom, it cooks. It's like all the desserts, cakes, and whatnot. Those are good. What is the weirdest place you've had sex? I haven't really had any weird places. Do you have a favorite number? Any particular reason why you like the number? Okay, ignore the last question because this has nothing to do with the last question. Or my answer doesn't. I'm going to say 69, not because of the last question, because it was referenced on Bill and Ted, which is one of my favorite movies. So stop laughing. If your office had show and tell for adults, what thing would you be proud to display? All the junk I have that's related to serial killers. Yeah, creepy, I know. You ever been arrested? If so, for what? Yes. Shoplifting when I was like 16, 15. Nothing really happened. I got fined. Or not fined, but I had to pay a fine, whatever he called it, and that was it. Have you ever had a weird Uber experience? I mean, I was riding in a Uber and a guy started talking to I don't know who when he was saying things that probably shouldn't be said in front of random strangers. If you could talk to one species of animal, what would it be? Definitely a dog. I'm a dog person. If you could bring back one famous person, or if you could bring one famous person back from the dead, who would you pick? I'm going to go with George Washington. I mean, I'm not big fan of Washington, obviously. Just to get his take on what's going on right now. I mean, I don't know any. I mean, you could argue over Obama, Clinton, Bush, Biden, Trump, but how many people would actually go outright say to Washington's face and go, screw you, you suck as a president? I don't know many, so I'd like to get his take on what's going on and have him actually talk to all these people. What's the longest you've ever waited in line for something, and what was it? I mean, I waited like 30 minutes to get checked out. That's about it. Or the checkout line. I mean, I don't really wait in lines to get like pre-order stuff and whatnot, like PlayStation, Xbox, whatever. I usually wait like the next day or the next week. If you can have anything named after you, what would it be? I'd take an airline. I don't know why. I just think an airlines would be cool. Have you ever been electrocuted? No, but I've always wanted to pee on an electrical fence that's on. Yeah, weird, I know. If you were a villain or a criminal mastermind, what would be your calling card? I don't know how I would do it, but it would have to be like possibly like props from a certain movie franchise or maybe multiple franchises. Like, I know it's cheesy, but like one crime, I could throw in the Joker playing card. Another could be I don't know, something random. What strange thing would you like to happen at your funeral to make people laugh? Yeah, I know this is going to be disturbing, but I would love for my family, which hopefully they're still alive by the time I'm dead, get a ventriloquist and have them use me as a puppet. Disturbing, I know, but I'd laugh watching it from above. How fast can you say the alphabet? Probably not that fast because I stumble over the letters. Have you ever licked a battery? Yes, plenty of times. What nickname have you been called that you hate? People have called me Lair. I mean, can you not say Larry? You just go with a Lair. That kind of gets annoying. Describe your sense of humor in one word. Let's see. Weird. I mean, I make jokes about the dumbest things ever. Have you accidentally texted the wrong person, and how did it turn out? Nope. I don't really have anybody I text. Like, I'm not that close to anybody. Like Daryl says on The Office, you're one text away from being blocked. So I don't really text anybody. Have you ever had a this can't be happening moment? What was it? Yeah, when I had my first seizure in school. Woke up, went to the hospital, or was in the hospital. Didn't know what happened, and I was just like, wow, this can't be happening. But hey, good news is I got like 5 classes out of school that day. How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant? A lot. You probably need like 1,000 of them if they like just started pecking. I think if they all started pecking, you could probably do something with that. Other than that, toilet paper over or under? God, I don't know. I don't know why people make a big deal about that one. Like, seriously. Let's see. The cereal soup, why or why not? Okay, I do not get this one. Like, I get the hot dog, being a sandwich, crap, whatever the hell it is. I do not get cereal soup, why or why not? I'm gonna say it's not because it's not like liquid based. Like, you can eat cereal by itself, or you can put milk in the cereal. But the main ingredient would be cereal by itself. Like, you gotta add milk to it. You have a signature move or quirk that people notice or comment on? No, not really. Back in high school, what was the strangest thing someone could find in your locker? Probably moldy food in a container somewhere. You could sing a duet with anyone, who would it be? Yeah, okay, these people don't exist in real life, but Michael Scott or Andy Bernard. It'd have to be one of those two. Which reminds me, did a episode yesterday reviewing season 7. You can find that on the Cinema Gold podcast. Search Cinema Gold. It's on all the major podcast platforms. But anyways, back to the next question. What Guinness World Record do you think you could break in the future? What would really be fun is to do the world's longest live stream on YouTube or whatever platform people can use. Let's see. Next one. What would be the creepiest thing you could say while passing a stranger on the street? Hey, dude, did you see me on America's Most Wanted yesterday? Ho, ho. Talk to you later. Next question. What set of items could you buy that would make the cashier the most uncomfortable? Duct tape, shovel, trash bag, and something else, but I can't remember what it was. If peanut butter wasn't called peanut butter, what would it be called? Peanut puree. I mean, what else are you going to call it? What would be the absolute worst name you could give your child? Seymour Butts. Which body part do you wish you could detach and why? I'm going to go with my hands to take off from what was mentioned on previous Office episodes, just to see if you could actually make your feet become more usable and see if they would actually get used to like holding mugs and whatnot. Do you have a favorite coffee mug? If so, what's on it or what makes it your favorite? I don't really have a coffee mug, but clearly you can see why. I'll go with let's see. I got a Snoopy one. I just grew up watching Snoopy and Charlie Brown and all of them. I'd say that one was my favorite. What is the scariest sound you could hear in the middle of the night? Somebody trying to break in. What's the most embarrassing or worst thing your parents ever caught you doing? Okay, when I was a kid, can't really say this on YouTube, but y'all can figure it out. I was a kid, okay? You can't blame me. I was trying to have fun. Has anyone started a rumor about you? If so, what was it about? Not really, because I kind of keep to myself. Don't really have any friends. I don't know if anybody really. Okay, that sounded bad. I don't know if anybody really cares what I say, so it's not like they're trying to throw me under the bus or something. Can you do any tricks with your tongue? Nope. I tried. Can't do anything. If humans came with a warning label, what would you say? Warning, I kick. Would you ever consider writing to someone in jail as a pen pal? Why, yes, I would. Partly, I actually have a true crime podcast. It's called True Crime Never Sleeps. You can find it on Spotify, iTunes, all the major podcast platforms. But if that one took off, I think I would start like trying to write criminals to get their take on their crimes and what happened, what they think about it. And that's about it. What slogan or jingle got stuck in your head forever? Oh my god, the stupid Chili's jingle. Seriously, it's the most annoying one in the world, and I can sing it anywhere. Do you have a favorite t-shirt? If so, what's on it, or what does it say? It's the War Schmodown Season 8. Probably my favorite just because I'm starting to become a fan of it. And hey, Season 8 begins tonight for the Schmodown. And it's really the first season that I can actually like start from the beginning, get into, watch it progress over the season. I mean, I've got previous seasons and whatnot. This is the first one where I feel like I'm actually invested in it. Mostly because of my feud with Hotel Nerd, also known as Jerry. Hello, Jerry, who I'm sure will be watching this sometime. But hey, you can check out his podcast, Hotel Nerd Podcast. It's on YouTube and on all the major podcast platforms. Just search Hotel Nerd. But yeah, that's my favorite shirt. Would you ever pick up a hitchhiker? Hell no. Ever heard of Ed Kemper? Ted Bundy? Yeah. I ain't ending up like their victims. Have you ever had anything waxed? If so, what? Not really. You ever been bitten or attacked by an animal? If so, what and why? Yeah, stupid dog bit my finger one time. Stuck my finger in a cage to try to pet it, and it just bit me on the fingernail, and it hurt.